I hear you're not in Atlantic City anymore. Finally.
Yeah, and the thing is, so this will this will air, so this will actually give this guy a chance to, because he said, "Can you take that? Can you take your?" I said, "No, I can't take it down because you never took the pre-sale down, and I told you for months to take the pre-sale down."
Let me ask you before you tell the story, just so everybody understands. When you're booked as an autograph, as an appearance person, okay, whether it's a Comic-Con or a wrestling con or something like that, when do you give them permission to advertise you? Is it once you get, is there a deposit or a contract? Or when do you say, all right, go ahead, put it up?
When we come to an agreement that I'm gonna, but the thing is, when people, if you look at my social media and it says clearly that I'm not on Facebook, and 99% of the stuff all of a sudden that the promoter's using is on Facebook, because he knows I don't
You're
have
not going to see it.
I'm not going to see it. That's a pretty good indicator. So, but like he was telling Todd what Todd was doing, and Todd was like,
I texted Todd earlier about something unrelated, and he did write back. He said, if you're talking to Nash, tell him I hope there's no heat about the convention. They're going to try and pass me off as him, all dimly lit and shit. I said, good luck. He says, good luck.
I don't have it. And his people think like this guy was just like, I'm not going to say his name. I don't want to put his name out there so he gets blackballed or anything, but like like Francine DM'd me and she said, should I worry? And I said, I told the guy, I said, we talked about that, what, 2 months ago on the show?
At least. Seriously, at least. When you first brought it up, I felt like it was a lifetime away. I want to say it was still winter, actually.
So we said I wasn't doing it because then I said I had a deal in Stockton, and then it didn't go away. And then I was just amazed that it was when somebody told me, man, you're still being, I think Sean Waltman said it, Kev, you're still being advertised. Am I going to see you in Atlantic City? And I said, fuck no. So then I just Googled it and found it, and I was just like, so I called the guy, or no, I texted him, and I didn't get a response, and then I blasted him on social media and called him, and he picked his phone up. So, the old proverbial, gun to my head, you were serious?
Hopefully, any fans who bought stuff will get their money back, right? That's how that works. Have to do that.
And if not, then I did all I could.
Yeah. We've talked about it here, so hopefully anyone who was looking to meet you listens to the show.
People should, like a lot of guys will want, and this is the problem with me, is they'll say, hey, could you cut a promo saying you're going to be there? And I just think it's so 80s carny to, hey, I'm going to be at Dick's Toys. I said, no, man. It's like, your job's to promote, my job's to show up.
Effective. Or if I want to meet Brian Cox, I just have to see that Brian Cox is going to be at Harry's in Flagler tomorrow, and I'm going to see Brian Cox. He doesn't have to pop up on a Cameo and tell, or on Facebook Live and tell me. Yeah, I don't know how effective those things are.
I think that the thing is too is when you put like a shotgun like that, when it's just a picture, especially when you use a picture from 1993. This picture of me is from TNA, I think.
The whole gimmick is 90s pop culture stuff, isn't it?
90s wrestling or something like that.
Oh, it's just wrestling. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, and that's another thing is, I don't associate myself, and that's what we talked about when it first came out. Was I don't associate myself as a 90s wrestler. I don't. I was a pro wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do it anymore. I'm retired.
Right.
I don't have another match, another run.
Brother. Right. But you were wrestling in the 90s. Relevant. I think.
Yeah.
But I get the image thing, nostalgia act versus, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I won't name anything or any associations, but there's a lot of things that you might have that now are packaged with other things, and you might want to look at what you're getting singularly instead of packaged, and then you might want to move some things and then reopen that package thing with two or three different apps that you didn't have before you got rid of the one packaged product.
So you're getting a few services, but maybe three of those you don't need, and then you want the other one. Hey,
Or
Kevin,
the
you know what?
opposite way.
I saw what's that?
Yeah, mine was the opposite way. I was paying an arm and a leg for one, and
The others.
I wanted to just get the others, and then I realized it was connected to the one. So then I dumped the one, and then got the others all cheaper than I was getting the one.
And this is the stuff you can do with Rocket Money, everybody. Listen to Uncle Kev, for God's sakes. Kevin, they polled people who were...
I know, Biden's down 6 points.
6, 9, 19 at this point. They polled people who were a part of premium subscriptions to channels like our Click This TV, where it takes the Click This experience and goes further. And they asked them what they most wanted for their money. And Steve, do you have the top couple, if you can show me? And I'm putting you on the spot here, but we saw this before. And because a lot of channels offer different things. They offer like exclusive shows, or like we did those interview shows for a while, which it seemed that we were just doing our show again anyway with somebody else. What's the point? We do our show. The top two things that, and by a lot, it was like 34% and 33% of respondents said.
Reach around?
Yes, but that's at the signings. They didn't include that.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
at Montreal this week. I think the first one was connecting with the creator, 43%. And the second one, Kev, which you could be a fan of, all 7 respondents, supporting the creator financially. 2 fine reasons to join. Connect with Kev and support the creator financially. Way down is connecting with other fans, and what else is down there? Merch or products for sale. They want to do what we're doing here. Okay. In the last 30 days, anyway, the respondents have said. So I was happy about that.
So the old proverbial, gun to my head, you were serious?
Hopefully any fans who bought stuff will get their money back, right? That's how that works. Have to do that.
And if not, then I did all I could.